Hello friends, my name is Sumit Bhandari. On behalf of Health Insurance Sahi.com, I welcome you. And today our topic is what is health insurance? So this is a new channel which we starting today. Basically, all of the videos here will be in English only. We already have 150 plus videos in our older channel, which is already existing. It is again by the same name, Health Insurance Sahi hai. Right, you can visit there in case you are not like very comfortable in Hindi English, so you can visit there and check it out. So let us talk about the this uh, insurance policy as a concept. What is health insurance? So technically, health insurance is an indemnity policy. What is indemnity? Indemnity means in case I have some sort of financial loss, any loss which is happened because I have admitted in a hospital. So due to hospitalization, if there is some loss to me, so insurance company is bound to pay me some money. So when we buy a policy, so technically I'll try to keep things very simple. We pay some amount on a yearly basis. So that is known as premium, insurance premium. These days, you can pay this annual premium in different modes. You can pay on a quarterly, half yearly, or monthly basis also. Insurance company allow you to buy a policy on EMIs, right? So technically, indemnity policy comes under general insurance. So health insurance is a part of overall a big field known as general insurance. So health insurance is basically a single 1 year policy. These days you can buy this policy in 2 years or maximum up to 3 years of premium in one go. So how this policy works? So I pay this fixed amount on a yearly basis. Say I pay around 20,000 to the insurance company. So what will it offer me? So either I buy a single policy for myself or I buy a policy for whole of family. So for example, in my family, I have husband, a wife, and a child. So so technically, it is known as two adult, one child policy, a family floater policy. So either you buy a family floater policy or individual policy. Every year we have to pay a fixed premium, right? Which will be over a period of time. But once I paid this amount, so company will offer me something which is known as sum insured, or in a very like insurance guys language, it is known as cover. So sum assured is what we buy from insurance company. That is their legal liability, and the responsibility of mine is to pay a fixed premium on a yearly basis. So, for example, for my age, I have paid around say 35,000 rupees a year to buy a policy of 10 lakh rupees. 10 lakh is my sum assured. So I will keep on paying this premium, and insurance company can help me in settling this claim by either cashless or reimbursement. So how this policy works? As I just told you, it is an indemnity insurance. It is technically known as a hospitalization policy. The policy will cover my claim only if there are three conditions which are met. First of all, I have to be admitted in a hospital. So in hospital, there are three departments. One is IPD, OPD, and emergency. Emergency, most of the people are aware that in case of an emergency, we directly go over there and admit in a hospital. OPD is outpatient department. That is in case I have some fever or some other infection or some kind of illness, I go and meet a doctor. IPD is known as inpatient department. Inpatient department means I'm admitted in hospital. So they will do the processing, they will make a separate file for it. So whenever I admit in a hospital, so my admission will be only and only under IPD. So the first legal condition, technical condition, whenever I want to take a claim or some money from insurance company, the first condition is I have to be admitted in hospital in IPD. If my claim is for any XYZ reason, I went to OPD or emergency, nothing is paid. So the first condition is I have to be admitted in hospital. Second is I had to be admitted in hospital for more than 24 hours. So this policy will work only if I'm admitted in hospital for more than 24 hours, right? Second condition, if I'm admitted in a hospital, it has to be a hospital. I cannot take a claim if I'm admitted in a clinic or nursing home. So there is a legal definition of hospital. So once you're buying a policy, just go through its terms and condition. It is clearly defined there that how many number of beds has to be there. It has to be registered under municipal authority. Then certain number of beds are there, and it must have a operation theater that has to be like fully working operation theater. So technically, I'll again repeat, I have to be admitted in a hospital. So there are the two conditions. So if I don't admit in a hospital, my claim will not be paid, right? So whenever you admit in a hospital, kindly check or just clarify from the hospital, or you just ask the insurance company if this if some hospital is already on panel, then naturally it is a hospital. There is nothing to worry about. Now, third thing is, so first one is admission, second is hospital, and third thing is treatment. Now, many claims in India they are rejected because a company puts an objection that in case of this illness, you are not supposed to be admitted in hospital. So that means there is a third point. There has to be a genuine treatment in hospital. Now, as a patient, as a consumer, how will I ensure that my admission is authenticated, it is genuine or not? If I by a chance, by mistake, I admit in a hospital which is not uh, a good hospital, or if it is very commercialized, or there is something fishy. So technically, how will I, how can I prevent such kind of fraud? So one of the best practice you can do is whenever you are admitted in hospital, kindly go to a network hospital. Now, what is a network hospital? There are three type hospitals where you can take claims. One, certain group of hospital which are already on panel. Those hospitals are impaneled by insurance company, so they are known as cashless network hospital. Most of these hospitals are private hospital. And then there are lots and lots of hospitals which are not interested in working with insurance company, or they are smaller in size, or like they are not like very new into this business. So those hospitals are known as non-network hospitals. So third type of hospital is a government hospital. Almost every government hospital is already giving a lot of services on subsidized manner. So that's why whenever we have a claim, if I admit in a government hospital or a non-network hospital, I have to pay out of my pocket. So my insurance company will later on take all the documents from me and it will reimburse me. So we'll come to the first, that third point, how to check genuine treatment. Always try make it as a best practice to go to a hospital which is already on network, right? So sometimes we say it is a network hospital, sometimes we say impaneled hospital, sometimes we call it as a cashless hospital. So whenever we get admitted in such kind of hospital, now this hospital is already in a tie-up with insurance company. They have a MOU signed. They it's like a partnership between both of them. So if my claim is not genuine, that means if my treatment is not required. So whenever a claim is applied, insurance company will refuse to pay the money in initial 2 to 3 hours or maximum within 5 hours. So I will be in case still it is a network hospital, but it is not a good hospital. There it is not a genuine one. They are highly commercialized, or there's something fishy going on. It is a fraud kind of hospital. So it is on network. Still, insurance company will upfront refuse that you are not supposed to get admitted. We will not pay you anything. So in such a circumstances, we can get out of hospital and take treatment elsewhere, or we will just ask somebody else how to manage this a particular kind of disease. So whenever I have to take a claim, the first thing I have to be admitted in hospital, then it has to be a network hospital, then it has to be minimum 24-hour hospitalization, then third thing is it has to be a genuine treatment. So if these three conditions are met, then I am eligible for a claim, right? So in health insurance, does it mean if I pay some amount, I can any day go to hospital for a claim? No. There are three conditions in insurance companies. So whenever I buy a policy, say I buy a policy on today, it's 18th of April 2024. I buy a policy today. Initial 30 days, no claim is paid except accident. That is the first waiting period. It is known as a 30 days waiting period. Second thing, there are around 15 to 20 named diseases which are not covered by any insurance company in India for initial 24 months or 2 years. So from 18th of April 2024 to 17th of April 2026. Now these are 2 years or 24 months. There will be a list of around 20 illnesses. They will not be covered in any insurance company. I mean, whatever may be the case, it's a genuine claim or not, whatever, insurance company will not cover it. The third thing is known as a pre-existing waiting period. So whenever I'm buying a policy, I'm supposed to declare all of my medical history. If I declare it, insurance company can put up one of the condition that, okay, you are diabetic, you have BP, you have thyroid or any kind of problem. We will not cover this particular claim for initially. No, they will classify that particular claim as a pre-existing disease. Now, in insurance companies, like most of the companies, they have this clause of pre-existing disease. So they will put up a specific waiting period. In every product, the waiting period for a pre-existing disease normally these days, I mean recently IRDA said the minimum maximum you can put up a waiting period of only up to 3 years. So my pre-existing disease will not be covered for initial 3 years. There are certain products in India in which pre-existing disease is covered by after around 24 months, that is 2 years. There are very few products they cover your pre-existing disease after 1 year, and now there is a concept of rider that you pay some extra money and your pre-existing disease will be covered after 90 days or 30 days or right from very first day. So accordingly, if your waiting period is less for pre-existing disease, you have to pay some extra money. You have to pay some extra money in terms of a rider, or inherently policy will be costly. So I'll try to sum up what is health insurance. It is the indemnity policy. I pay a certain amount to the insurance company as premium, and company insurance company, promise me to pay me amount up to basic sum assured. That is, say for example, it is 10 lakh. Though I can go to a hospital and have to be admitted there, a general treatment has to be done, and it must meet the conditions that if it doesn't meet any waiting period, so I'm eligible for the claim, I get admitted, and whatever is the money, say I have to pay roughly around it, there is a cost or loss of around 80,000 rupees in that, say 3 days I'm hospitalized. So insurance company will directly pay to the to the hospital. So this process is cashless, and in case that hospital is not a network, then I have to pay out of my pocket. Then reimbursement will be done, right? So in a very brief manner, I have like to try to uh, give an idea what is health insurance. You can visit, there are lots and lots of articles or the blog posts on our website, that is healthinsurancesahi.com. If you want, you can give some sort of suggestions. We have our uh, email ID is healthinsurancesahi@gmail.com, or you can WhatsApp at 7015143936. You can visit our website for a lot of another information. And if you want to already know what we have been doing and what kind of videos we have published, you can visit our other channel, Health Insurance Sahi hai, that is in Hindi. So it's a new channel we are starting today. I mean, it's some sort of subsidiary. I'll try to make all of the videos here in English because there are a lot of people in India who are like not comfortable in listening in Hindi. So I'll wait for your suggestion. I'll wait for some sort of feedback, and we'll try to make up I just a request, because it's a very new channel, today is the first video, kindly like and subscribe. And if you feel like this video makes some sort of value addition in your life or somebody else, then kindly share it in some sort of different platform. And any kind of suggestions will be welcome. If you want, on weekly basis we can conduct some live session, you can ask any kind of queries, right? And of late, like in last around 8 to 10 years, we have launched this concept of as a fee-based consultation. You can visit our website to know more about it. You can visit FAQs, you can visit the testimonials. So the basic purpose of this channel is to propagate a right kind of information, because people have been looking out for lots and lots of information related to health insurance. So this is a new endeavor. So I hope for your support. So request you to kindly subscribe it. चलिए, जय जय श्री राधे. Thanks for watching.